Good evening. My name is Rajiv Verma. I'm a consultant and India representative of Classic Sri Lanka. It's one of the biggest and most reputed destination management company of Sri Lanka. They've hired me as a consultant and India representative for India region. It's a pleasure serving Classic Sri Lanka for their services. We conducted this roadshow today on Wednesday, 10th of June in Delhi, in Aero City, and followed by tomorrow Chandigarh, day after is Jalandhar, and followed by Amritsar. It's a four-city roadshow conducted by Classic Sri Lanka, educating the travel industry for Classic Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka as a leisure, MICE and wedding destination, the unique selling points of Sri Lanka. And I'm so glad that under my leadership, the Classic Sri Lanka and Sri Lankan Airlines as an official airline partner, they trusted me, and also the agents fraternity. They came here, got them educated with so much of product knowledge, and I'm so glad that tomorrow they will, as like they're working with Sri Lankan Airlines, they'll work with Classic Sri Lanka as well. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Namaskar and Ayubowan from Sri Lanka. This is an amazing event that we had in Delhi today. Thanks to my good friend Rajiv Verma who organized all this, and we had a very exclusive event today. You know, Classic Sri Lanka is a destination that is, before I talk about Classic Sri Lanka is an all-in-one capsule which offers everything to anyone that you want. It's a peanut, but that has everything. It's a studio. But Classic Sri Lanka can give you all those packages, can do the world good and do it properly. Thank you very much for attending this event, and we'll take it forward. Thank you so much. Namaskar and Ayubowan again. Thank you.
Wait. Down your hand. Down your hand.
Yeah, hi, my name is Dhammika Kulatunga, manager for Sri Lankan Airlines in Northern India.
And about your company?
I work for Sri Lankan Airlines. I've been with the airline for the past 26 years. And I've been in New Delhi for the past 2.5 years. But overall in India for almost 3.5 years, because 1.5 years I was living in South.
What is the Sri Lanka Airlines future plans in India and possibility to have direct flight between Chandigarh, Colombo, Amritsar, Colombo, which can link to Sri Lanka network including Colombo?
Well, currently we operate from 9 cities in India, and our 10th city will be Ahmedabad very soon. So with the introduction of Ahmedabad, we will be operating we'll be having 94 flights a week, which I think will cover whole of India. And especially when you ask from Chandigarh and Jalandhar, I think the closest city is Delhi, and I'm sure there is so much connectivity from Jalandhar and Chandigarh via Delhi. So I'm sure most of the passengers traveling out of Jalandhar and Chandigarh will definitely use our connectivity out of Delhi.
How was the function, Classic?
Well, this I have to comment. This is one function I really like, and it was very well organized. I think I have to especially thank Rajiv Verma for inviting us personally, and Classic, it goes a long way for me personally, because long years back when I was in charge of Sri Lanka and Maldives, I worked very closely with the Classic group, and to work with Chalaka, he's one of my good friends, and one event which was organized very well. So I think I need to first thank Classic Sri Lanka for inviting Sri Lankan Airlines, being the national carrier of Sri Lanka, and special thank I need to thank Rajiv Verma for inviting, and the way he has organized this event is unbelievable. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm Chandana Silla from Celestia Ayurveda Resort. I came last night from Sri Lanka to come for this classic Sri Lanka event and invited by Sri Lankan Airlines and the Classic Tours. Thank you very much for Charaka and Mr. Rajiv. And this is very nice event. And I hope that we are doing the Ayurveda resort in Sri Lanka, and we have 65 rooms in Bentota, and detox and everything was relaxing and everything what you want to have relaxed time. So thank you very much for inviting me for this event, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Juvaria from Stick Travel Group. We represent Sri Lankan Airline as the GSA. We are at the Sri Lankan Airline promotion. Thanks to Rajiv Verma, Mr. Chalaka and Mr. Damika who organized it, and they're taking this roadshow all over India from Punjab to Gujarat, promoting Sri Lankan Airline, and we as a GSA have this support, and we're looking forward to the promotion of the airline and looking forward to people traveling to Sri Lanka. Thank you so much.
My name is Dinesh Kumar and I'm chapter chairman of Travel Agent Federation of India, Northern India. So I welcome Classic Sri Lanka here. The Classic Sri Lanka is doing a very good initiative along with the Sri Lankan Airlines with Damika, Harpreet and other things. And Mr. Rajiv Verma is one of the best person in the industry who is representing this Classic here. So I wish all the best to them, and especially warm welcome and thanks to Mr. Chalaka for giving this opportunity to us. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Ranjana Sharma, Travel Tours International, Gurgaon. So happy to be part of this beautiful get-together, and so happy to promote Classic Sri Lanka, and special thanks to Mr. Chalaka, Sri Lankan Airlines team, and also Mr. Rajiv Verma to organize such a lovely networking cocktail dinner, and we are all here to promote this lovely destination, Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Such a pleasure to have you, all of you here. Wonderful evening today. On behalf of Classic Sri Lanka, which is one of the renowned destination management company of Sri Lanka, on the behalf of Mr. Chalaka Gajabahu, the head of overall Classic Destination Classic Group, I welcome you all. Thank you so much thank you. Thank you so much for your precious time given to this evening and gracing the occasion. Really obliged. Classic Sri Lanka, as I shared one of the leading DMC, I request Mr. Chalaka Gajabahu to please come here, explain about the knowledge session about Classic and Sri Lanka, followed by our airline partner, Sri Lankan Airlines. Thank you so much. Mr. Chalaka.
Namaskar and Ayubowan. Ayubowan is very similar to Namaskar. That is the Sri Lankan way. I always say, I know Madam Jyoti and Rajiv will know, I have hosted them many a times in Sri Lanka. We are a very hospitable destination, and I always say we are the younger brother of India. There's nothing wrong with that. But we beat you in the World Cup, don't forget about that in 96. Right? Don't worry about that. But only once? Yeah, that's okay. But Asia Cup many a times. Right. So let's get it back in. It's a very exclusive occasion today to have your distinguished ladies and gentlemen here today to grace this occasion. Thank you very much for coming for this Classic Sri Lanka event. For me, I'm in my national costume today. There are similarities between India and Sri Lanka because, again, I don't want to talk about the Ramayana trail, or I don't want to talk about how King Ashoka brought us Buddhism into Sri Lanka. We are a Buddhist country, and Hinduism also goes a long way. Because a lot of kings in Sri Lanka married a lot of princesses in India. That's why in every single Sri Lankan temple, I don't know whether you know, there's a COVID. I don't know whether any of you know. Can I have a raise of hands? When I met most of the seniors here, half of them said they have never been. How many of you have been to Sri Lanka? Jyoti, don't raise your hand, Rajiv. No, not you, sir. Not you. The others. Why won't these gentlemen come join the table? Why are you on the sidelines? Come on, Mr. Rajiv, come.
Sure.
Please.
I want to be here with you.
Yeah. So I want to introduce Rajiv, who's our India representative and consultant for Classic Sri Lanka. And I want.
He needs no introduction.
I know. I don't want. And then I want to tell my heartfelt presence of Madam Jyoti, who's been my personal friend for a long time. You know. And you know, when I took over the chairmanship of Tourist Board in Sri Lanka, when we were down and out in the world during the economic struggle soon after COVID, she came with the TAAI Association to Sri Lanka. We had the convention, when 23. We had 600 companies, including media hosting, and India was there for our rescue, and always that was the case. You know, that's why I say young and the old. Younger brother, older and the younger brother. So I just want to, before I do my rest of my presentation, I just want to play a video. This is, you know, Sri Lanka by Classic Sri Lanka. I represent a company called Expo Lanka. I don't know whether you've heard, Expo Lanka is one of the biggest conglomerates in Sri Lanka. We are into logistics, shipping, agriculture, IT, and tourism. So now, right now, it was sold 4 years ago. Now we are owned by the Sagawa Group in Japan. We have over 5,000 employees in Sri Lanka, and I'm proud to say I represent all the travel companies of the Expo Lanka Group. Rajiv, can we play our video to show this is my concept from a Classic Sri Lanka point of view. This is a concept that I have done, who Classic Sri Lanka is, and this is for video for Sri Lanka. Can we dim the lights if possible and play the video?
Lights. Shall we do it?
Yes,
should be
please.
okay.
Let's do it.
This is my classic Sri Lanka.
This is my classic Sri Lanka. This is my classic Sri Lanka.
culture, whether it's whatever you want, wellness, it's in an all-in-one capsule. Sri Lanka has everything in a small peanut. We are an island. It's so diversified, it's amazing. That's what is beautiful about Sri Lanka. So I always engage and always say, all of you know, whoever been at my conferences or whatever, I always proudly say, Sri Lanka is a natural destination. I know a lot of Indian outbound tourists go to other parts of the world like Middle East and all that. We are not man-made. We are naturally made like India, but in a peanut, that you get everything in a capsule. So there's so much to enjoy and love about the country together and enjoy. So I would like all of you and invite all of you to enjoy my country, Sri Lanka, and I represent now Classic Sri Lanka to do the story. And I would like, now again, I just want to inform you, this is not a kind of a official or a event that we have official invitation to speeches and all this. I have a lot of friends here that I've met in the past. So I'm going to invite, don't get angry with me, I'm going to invite a few of my friends to, on your own, to say something about Sri Lanka. So the first person that I'm going to invite later on, this thing, is my very, very close friend, Madam Jyoti, to say a few words about Sri Lanka and on behalf of me about Classic Sri Lanka. Now ma'am, I'm representing Classic Sri Lanka. Don't forget about that. So I want her to speak a few words about my Classic Sri Lanka on your own words, ma'am. So up to you.
Thank you, Chalaka. You've given me a task to do which I was not prepared for, because I didn't come. I came to listen to you actually, for a change. Otherwise, Mr. Goel would say I'm always talking. Good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here and see all of you here and good members. And Raji, wonderfully curated the evening is. Sri Lanka is very close to my heart. I'm going to say that first. Yes, the president of Sri Lanka named me Mother of Sri Lanka, which I'm very proud of till date. It's a lovely feeling.
You are. Let me, because this is an event as such. You know, when we were struggling, the first roadshow that we did in 2022 was in Delhi. We had, I think, 80 companies representing Sri Lanka. We had 80 companies in Delhi. She made a speech and she got everybody to raise their hand when we were struggling. To say, to raise your hand, and every company has to admit at least 10 passengers to Sri Lanka. Thank you, Madam Jyoti.
Thank you so much. So that says a lot for Sri Lanka for me, because I think it's, for me, I think we share heritage, we share culture, we share cuisines, we share people. And what is tourism all about? I think tourism is all about people, and that's the best thing that we can share. We actually share the human touch among ourselves. And that's what brings Sri Lanka right up on top of the curve of tourism. Coming to Classic, I think Classic is one of the best. Thank you so much, Alaka, for sharing here. Thank you.
Prime Minister Modi made a statement saying travel domestic. So we are domestic. That's the statement I want. We are domestic. We are your younger brother. You invaded us during the history of 2,500 years. But we are brothers and sisters, or brothers and brothers. So let's do it. Over to you, Rajiv Verma.
Thank you. Thank you, Chalaka. So, may I invite Mr. Damika, the country head, India for Sri Lankan Alliance, to share his words, please. Thank you.
Namaskar, I'm Mr. Chalaka Gadipahu, head of Classic Sri Lanka, Mr. Rajiv Verma, representative of Classic Sri Lanka here in India. Distinguished members of the media, esteemed travel partners, and my fellow colleagues from the Travel Fraternity, and good evening to all of you. First and foremost, Chalaka, who I know him for a long time, when he was, before he became Chairman of Sri Lanka Tourism and now head of Classic Sri Lanka. Chalaka, thank you very much for inviting us, the National Carrier of Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan Airlines, to be a part of this wonderful roadshow. As the National Carrier, Sri Lankan Airlines has always been committed to supporting our valued destination management companies in promoting Sri Lanka as a preferred destination among Indian travelers. India continues to be one of our main important markets, and we are delighted to see the growing interest in Sri Lanka as a destination offering diverse experience, rich culture, warm hospitality, and unforgettable memories. We are proud to partner with organizations such as Classic Sri Lanka, whose dedication and efforts contribute significantly to strengthen tourism ties between India and Sri Lanka. I wish today's roadshow every success and hope it creates new opportunities for collaboration and growth for our valued travel partners. Thank you and wish you all a pleasant and productive evening. I think before we start our presentation, I would like to hand over the podium back to Rajiv.
Thank you, Damika. Thank you very much, Mr. Damika and the entire Sri Lankan team. May I request Mr. Subhash Goyal to be here and please share some words about it. It is pleasure, absolute pleasure to have you here.
Of course,
Thank you.
yes. I think Jyoti has said everything.
No.
When Chalka is there, I think the best professional who understands tourism, no one else in Sri Lanka understands. And I was seeing the video, Classic. He's not only selling the destination, he's selling experiences.
Yes.
And that is what I think people are looking for. Why Sri Lanka? Because, firstly there's visa, there's no visa, no hassle of a visa. And for MICE, I think it's an excellent destination because, if you do a MICE convention anywhere else, you have to fly people from Bombay, from here you can fly from all over India into Colombo. Just if someone is in Chennai or Hyderabad or Bangalore, he can fly to Colombo. So he doesn't have to come to Delhi and then take a flight as a group. Secondly, the value for money, 100 Indian rupees is around 350 odd rupees. So your money doubles or triples. So you really get value for money. Here you cannot get a 5-star hotel for less than $250, $300. There you can get for about $100, $110, $120. You can get a 5-star hotel. So your clients will be happy. Actually, I had also come to listen because Rajiv is a very dear friend, and Sharika, you're lucky to have a man like
Yes,
that.
of course.
He's a go-getter. And I'm sure we will succeed.
Rajiv, if you don't mind, please. Like I said, this is a casual event. It's not an official event as such. Answer for your comments. In Sri Lanka, I don't know whether you are looking at the rankings, whether it's Condé Nast or Booking.com or BBC or CNN or whatever. We are in the top 3 or the number 1 destination to be the most hospitable destination in the world. Do you know why? Because of our people, not because of the 5-star service you get. Correct. Because we are very welcoming, whether you are brown, white, black, or dark, or whatever, it doesn't matter. We are a very neutral destination. We are a multicultural, multi-religious nation. We are very neutral. That's why we are in the rankings. During COVID, a lot of tourists were stuck in Sri Lanka, in Ella and all that. I don't know whether you have seen the Nas Daily video, one of the biggest influencers in the world. He did a video about during the COVID crisis in 2022 or 23. When the European tourists were stuck in Ella, our households kept them free of charge in our houses, over 1,000 people, free of charge, just to say how hospitable we are. Thank you very much. Again, over to you, Rajiv.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chalaka. Today the evening is blessed with the of course, the former chairperson of ITO, the former chair lady of TAAI. We have a founder member of OTOAI, Rajna ji, and of course, TAFI, Amit Kalsi ji. May I request Mr. Anil Kalsi ji to please be here and share a word.
After Jyoti and Mr. Goyal, it's a tall call to say a word. But Sri Lanka is very close to my heart. I've been in love with Sri Lanka from the first time I went to Sri Lanka, more than 2 decades ago. And truly, it's the people that make all the difference. The warmth is matched by what God has bestowed on your country. The beaches, the tea country, it's an everlasting impact that it leaves on somebody who has been to your country. Believe me, given a choice, I think every wedding in India should take place in Sri Lanka. Because there's everything for everybody. And like Mr. Goel said, that Sri Lankan Airlines offers us so many flight options from all across the country. And you can take your own people, you can take your support staff, you can take your cooks, and of course there are good dancers available in Sri Lanka, apart from the pundits. And there is a great amount of entertainment.
Before I ask Damika and Sri Lankan team to play a video, I would lastly request Rajna Sharma ji, the OTOAI founder member, to share a word here. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. I think lots has been said about this lovely destination, Sri Lanka, but still there's lots more, and we can talk on and on about this lovely destination. I think maybe as you said, weddings or MICE or wellness it's been a primary driver for this lovely destination, and I must compliment Classic Sri Lanka, Mr. Chalaka and Mr. Rajiv, to be a huge support for all the bookings that we have done through you guys, and it's been a wonderful experience working with you guys. And Sri Lanka remains the most sought after destination, and I think we are doing very well. You guys are doing very well for the wellness as well, and of course the weddings. I think we can actually go on and on about this lovely destination, but yes, thank you very much.
Because the amount of 4 drinks now. Per capita, we are in the top 10 in the world. Just to let you know. Sri Lanka is very proud about it. Is there anything wrong with that? As Delhians or Indians, nothing wrong. So, it's quality about quantity. Quality versus quantity. Sri Lanka is not a quantity country. Sri Lanka, our arrivals are very similar to Maldives. Right now, Maldives, per day, it's about $500 US. Whereas in Sri Lanka, it's 160. You can get a 7-star holiday in Sri Lanka for a 3-star price. But I don't want to get there. We want quality, not quantity. Yes, sir, what you said, MICE is very important, but we want the quality MICE. We need to get it. I know, a lot of Indians with a lot of respect, they go to European countries, America. I know I saw some weddings done in Romania for like $10,000 per head. We can do that as well. But the thing is, Sri Lanka is not known still. We can give that service, we can give that hospitality to do so. We can do it. And there's a lot of infrastructure happening, our port city going through, a lot of changes, a lot of development happening. But it's, like I always say, an all-in-one capsule. So we need to take it forward. Again, I'm going to end my, not so much, a little bit of scotch conversation. I'm going to hand it over to Rajiv. And then let's finish this and then move on to dinner later on. Thank you.
Thank you, Jalaka. On the rocks. May I request Mr. Damika and the Sri Lankan team to please come on the dais and play the video. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rajiv.
I'm a backbencher, not the studious one in the school days. Thank you so much. Welcome to all of you. Good evening, Sat Sri Akal, Adab, Namaste, and Ayubovan. So we all are here for celebrating and understand the Sri Lanka as a destination and with Sri Lankan airline also. Now, I'm okay with mic. Thank you. No, screen is coming up. So I will move around. Okay. That's a more important. as everybody said, my seniors, industry witness are there. Sri Lanka is a destination where we can relax. Not only relax, where we can have a peace of mind as a destination. And from Delhi, when we talk about the farthest point for Sri Lankan airline in India is Delhi, which has been only having 3.5-hour journey. And moving ahead, the first thing when we talk about is entering the aircraft is fasten your seat belt. Apni peti tight kar lijiye. Now we are going to present a small, the safety video of Sri Lankan Airlines, which gives immense pleasure for me to share with you. कि priority हमारे लिए safety है, which is the utmost of any time, whether it's on ground or on board. Here we go. Can we have light off, please? Something went wrong. Yes, can we have? मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा अपनी पेटी थोड़ी सी टाइट बांध के रखिएगा ताकि आपको ये वीडियो देखने में इंजॉयमेंट हो प्लीज
Ayubowan and welcome to Sri Lankan Airlines. Taking off is a world of fun. We're soaring up to the clouds towards the sun. But before we get started and set you on your trip, please buckle up and hear out these safety tips. Now store your bags overhead or under the seat. Keep the exits and arms clear, then tuck in your feet. First things first, you've got to buckle up for flight. Slip it in, zip it tight, till it starts feeling just right. Just lift the top flap up if you need to go. But keep it on visibly if the sign says no. In the unlikely event of an emergency, follow our instructions and listen carefully. Please reach under your seat for your safety vest, but in business class, check your safety card and we'll explain the rest. Then put it over your head, strap it around your waist, buckle in and tighten to keep it in place. Don't inflate it on board, wait till you step outside. Then pull the red tabs down or blow the tubes on the sides. If you're with children under the age of 2, special life vests will be provided to you. Now, if the cabin pressure changes, we'll keep you from the dangers. Oxygen masks will drop from above. Let's take care of you first, then help the ones you love. Pull it down, cover your nose and mouth. Wrap the bands around, then tighten the band. Next, turn to your loved ones and lend them a hand. In the unlikely event of an unplanned landing, we'll say this thrice for your understanding. Keep your heads down and stay down. Heads down, stay down. Heads down, stay down. Trust in the crew, there's always a plan. We've got multiple exits, so you're going to be fine. Follow the flow path lights to the nearest sign. Remember to take your heels off and leave them aside. There's no reason to wait. So head on to the slides at your nearest exit. Oh, and before landing and takeoff, note the basics in flight. Switch your devices off. And don't pull out that light. There is no smoking in here. Pull your seat upright, buckle up and don't lean. Store your trays away and also your screen. If the window seat's the one for you, lift the blinds up for takeoff and let the light shine through. Finally, The crew's always around to guide you through. With warmth and hospitality day and night. We thank you for flying Sri Lankan Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
Fasten your seatbelt sign is off now. I'm sure you have really enjoyed the mesmerizing scenery along with the safety video. Moving ahead, how Sri Lankan Airline is branded and where the journey started in 1947 when just the first flight as Air Ceylon was launched to Chennai on 10th of December. And in 1979 as Air Lanka was launched along with the rebranding as the name of Sri Lankan Airline. And along with that, in 1979, I also won. So that's another achievement for me. Serving Sri Lankan Airline from last almost 12 years. So that's a good achievement. My destiny was written with Sri Lankan Airline. So that's how it was. And today when we talk about in 2026 with 117 destinations with partner airlines, with 59 countries, over 90 weekly flights out of India when we talk about. Out of which, huge network from India.
Just a second. I think Hermit, could you go back to the earlier slide? So you will see 1947 until 2026. Guess who were our partners in India? There you go.
None other than Mr. Goel.
Thank you very much for being our partner and looking after us, promoting the airline, and you will always be our partner.
Thank you, Mr. Dhamik. And it's been really an honor for all of us being a partner with Sri Lankan Airline till the time I walked, rather 79. There's a huge network from India when we talk about Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai, Trivandrum, Trichy, Cochin, Madurai, with more than 90 flights as of now. And soon we are adding in a 10th destination, which is Ahmedabad, which makes our weekly flights as 94 and total cities out of India is 10. Our network from Delhi, when we talk about, we have a double daily flights from Delhi. We talk about only Delhi as of now, because we are in Delhi as of now. With a morning flight, early morning 5:15, arriving at 8:50 in the morning, which gives you an immense option to reach to a destination like Kandy, to Noir area, to start your journey, and on the evening flight when we talk about, complete your day work, अपना पूरा दिन का हसल वसल खत्म करके, शाम को 18:45 पे अपनी flight लेके and you can reach to Colombo at the night at 20:20 where the just night is begin with the nightlife and adventure of the XYZ casinos. Sorry, this is the another product video of Sri Lankan Airline. Here we go.
Are you bored? Welcome to Sri Lankan Airlines, where the world is yours to explore. Where new beginnings are familiar and family happens at hello. Where every interlude is an experience. And your senses ignite. Well, welcome is much more than a word. And you never really check out of the adventure. Surprising, vibrant, timeless. This is where flavor means fireworks. And paradise is infused into everything we share with you. Where care is inherent and memories begin. This is where business means pleasure. And warmth is instant. Where sleep means absolute serenity, and waking up to tea time is an indulgence. This is where the world comes home. Thank you for flying Sri Lankan Airlines. You're our world.
As a the logo says, you are our world. There is a very well pronounced, like what we believe is, as an airline service, we believe in service. And to make up money, we have cargo services. So believing in services, passenger department, making money as a cargo way availability. Now when we talk about the Sri Lanka as a destination, like Ma'am Jyoti, Sir, Mr. Goel, Mr. Chalaka, and all has explained everything as a Sri Lanka as a destination can offer you what all. We start with Culture Triangle, the crown jewel of Sri Lanka, where the Sigiriya Rock Fort, the day when you landed within Sigiriya Rock Fort, next day you landed in Colombo in Kandy, and followed with Nuarelia and with the tea plantation. The 2500-year-old, 2500 saal purani destiny or dynasty you can talk about can be covered by your traveler within 1 week only. With the cultural triangle when we talk about. What all else you can talk about? When we talk about the Ramayana Trail, we have East Coast where you can talk about the famous Lord Shiva temple has been there, and I am blessed to be very honest. I got a chance to be here, which is somewhere here, Trincomalee, from Colombo to here, which gave me immense pleasure, the soothingness and the opportunity to feel Sri Lanka from the bottom of the heart. And I would really love to share with you, do recommend to people, your customer, to look for the destination other than Colombo, Bentota or the whatever the routes normal been sold. There are a lot more can be offered out of Sri Lanka over here. When we talk about MICE movements, as Mr. Chalaka said, we can offer you much more, but the only thing we are not reaching to the right people. Moving ahead is Ramayana Trail, which is our culture when we talk about. As we said, it has been brothers, we talk about the younger brother and the elder brother, India and Sri Lanka. Moving ahead, Sri Lanka with the Sri Lankan airline, what all we can offer you. Sri Lankan airline can offer you special tactical group fare when we talk about, with option of 9 Indian gateways as of now, and sooner we will be adding the 10th destination, which is Ahmedabad. 90 weekly flights as of now, 14 weekly flight itself from Delhi when we talk about. Wide body aircraft capacity available, 12,000 seats and 2,100 seats out of Delhi per week available for you. When we talk about the services, you can have a prepaid baggage services option, you can have business class upgrade prepaids, extra legroom, neighbor free seats, MICE and CIP movements. Sri Lankan airline being the only ground operator available in Colombo at Bandanayaka International Airport is the only ground operators available where we can cater your MICE group meet assistance from the time they board from Delhi or anywhere in the world on the Sri Lankan network. Landing in Colombo, moving out of Colombo airport, all can be taken care personally by the meet and assistance team available at Colombo airport, and same way back also. These are our accolades when we talk about. The gentleman on the top is standing next behind to you, Mr. Tamika Kolatunge. He got the award at Delhi IPCTA, PEX Entertainment Award in Central Asia, PEX Award and 4-star rating in major airline category, PEX International Readers Outstanding Food Service by South Asia, and in 2026 when we talk about Best Overall Passenger Experience South Asia and the Most Improved Airline South Asia being at the PEX International Leadership Award. Somebody was saying, okay, Mr. Chalaka moment was saying that Booking.com is recommending us. Yes, they are all recognizing Sri Lanka as a destination. How and why? Your window seat to Sri Lanka Seoul, National Geographical Channel Travel and Lonely Planet recognized one of the best scenic train journey in the world. Your world friendliest welcome, the most welcoming city for 2025 was recommended by Booking.com. Your glimpse to Sri Lanka beacons, the Time magazine, BBC Travels, the 25 best places in 2025 when we talk about, and Cottedy Nest when we talk about the best hotel in Sri Lanka for 2025. The lot more can be offered here. Before I move ahead, how many of you been to Sri Lanka? As somebody, no other than Sri Lankan airline team, most of you been to Sri Lanka. But this time, likewise, Ma'am Jyoti here in 2022 when we talk about 10 passengers from your organization makes good approach for Sri Lanka as a destination to cover on. And Sri Lanka is just a domestic. If you go to any of the big company, when we talk about why Sri Lanka you are selling, it's just a neighbor country, friendly. People are welcoming. खाने की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. South Indian, continental, Chinese, seafood, everything is available. And the most important similarity between India and Sri Lanka is cricket. Cricket. Do we agree or not? No, I'm not talking about the win and loss on that part. But cricket, yes, no doubt. There's so many similarities between us. And here we go. The Paradise Island, why we call Sri Lanka is, this is the reason.
There's a beautiful maiden, suddenly you see her. Your heart starts beating, you like to get to know her. She'll take hold of your heart, you'll never want to leave her. Leave her, the shining lights, Sri Lanka paradise. The shining lights, Sri Lanka paradise. To the mountains, smiling people, lush green gardens. They go down to the sea and take a look around you, and you'll see the shining lights, Sri Lanka paradise. The shining lights, Sri Lanka paradise.
Thank you so much, please. At the end, I can only say one small line with 3 words. Sri Lanka with Sri Lankan airline in classic way. Thank you so much. I have woman. Thank you so much. Now I would like to present Sir Rajiv, please. तालियां बजा दो मेरे को बड़ी देर होगी बोलते हुए. As I said कि मैं back bencher
For the dinner and let's have some good networking. Thank you so
मैं आपका ले
हाँ
लूँगा।
जी प्लीज, थैंक यू।
One, two, three. Classic Sri Lanka.
One more time.